It's a small building with so many different caring people.
It's actually a pretty neat deal, the GED was. Bigger deal than I thought it would be. I thought it would just be a piece of paper. It's an accomplishment.
It's a very non-threatening, open, friendly place to go to. And I don't think the other clinics are like that.
When we had the West Fest, I saw people that I knew from all around the neighborhood get together and talk to each other. There is very little here that promotes people seeing each other.
I would say people in Tulsa do not understand the need in this part of the city.
I just lost my unemployment, and they'd cut us way down when I was on unemployment, of course, according to the scale. And there was a glitch, and we couldn't make the hand meet the glove 1 month. And so we needed groceries. I mean, we were to the point of hungry. And I came to this place particularly by chance, just because I live close, and it was 110 degrees out, and I don't have a car. So I said, well, I called this place saying, well, do you even do food? Well, yeah, sure, come on down.
Picked up groceries on occasion when the budget is really tight, and that helps kind of get us through the month. And we have utilized their utility assistance one other time, which was beneficial when, again, the budget is really tight.
Somebody was telling me about this, a friend of mine was telling about neighbors along the line. And so I came down here, check it out. Met the greatest people down here you ever seen. I mean, just all of them are exceptional. They're caring and generous and just want to help.
The difference between handing me a loaf of bread and handing me a loaf of bread with my dignity makes all the world.
I volunteer Wednesday nights at the food pantry, and I took some food out to a lady, and she has her grandkids, and when I put the food in her trunk, she was so happy. I mean, she was like, I have to just give you a hug. And I was like, well, okay, you know, and they're just so grateful. I mean, everyone says, thank you, I so much appreciate this. I couldn't do it without you guys.
They have the medical clinic. It's a lifesaver. But because I don't have health insurance, and I wouldn't have my medications. I'm diabetic, I have high blood pressure. I could be blind by now without the assistance. And I'm really grateful to them. And they don't make you feel like, oh, you have to have help, you know, because they want to help. They want people to come in that need help and not just shy away.
The biggest difference between my practice and the people I see here is the fact that these people have no access to medication, or practically none. They have the same kind of diseases, diabetes, high blood pressure, depression, arthritis, but no way to get medicine other than what they've already tried over the counter. And we can connect them with the county where they can get some medicines if they have a prescription, or certain pharmacies that provide very low-cost prescriptions, and sometimes we have samples we can provide here.
I called around and had tried one clinic, and it was a difficult process. And when I found Neighbors Along the Line, it was easy to get in, great to see the doctors. They worked with me with my medications, and time coming back again, it was a very easy place to visit and get assistance.
How can I help you? How can we help you tonight? And that's what it's all about. And so no, they're just as good a people as anybody else you want to run into. They've just had probably not just some bad luck, but a run of bad luck. Lost their job, lost their insurance, whatever support they might have had. And so this place exists for those people that need that support they can't get elsewhere. And I love working here. I mean, I really do.
When I lost my job, I had nothing but my degree with no insurance to help me. And so this place is for everyone, all walks of life, because not everybody who walks in here is just low income or an indigent. This place is for people like me, right now I work at ConocoPhillips and I'm an analyst. And it bridged between one job and another job, a place for me to go and get care that I needed.
See, every job that I went to apply for, they always said, do you have a GED or high school diploma? I said, nope, and they turned me away, you know.
When they get their GED, two doors are open really. There's the door, a whole set of jobs that they couldn't even apply for before because they done more and more you have to have a high school diploma or a GED to get a job. And then there's the symbolic door that opens where they have this whole new set of confidence skills that I can do this.
When you come here, you're very welcomed, okay? The staff's very welcoming, they're very helpful. You can get one-on-one tutoring if you need it. They're just very open to, you know, that you can set an appointment with them, come in, spend an hour with the education coordinator, and definitely get a lot of one-on-one training.
Everybody's been real helpful to me, and it's been a big milestone for me to get my GED and move on. And I'm really thinking about doing a college course, you know, so I can move up in the city quicker.
I started having trouble in school, so we found out that there was a tutoring here. So I started going to tutoring here, and I've been in it since 3rd grade. My grades have improved a lot.
The only other thing to me that's more important than high school diploma at this time is breathing and eating. So you need to get that education. Yes, that's a must. I just wished I'd have done it earlier because I could have been much further than I am, you know, so.
All year long, there's something going on this side of town, and Neighbors got their hand in it.
This neighborhood is trying to die on us. I think that the society of this neighborhood would be set back considerably. When I've been volunteering at the food pantry, I've seen my neighbors come in here, the people around the corner, up the block. When we had the West Fest, I saw people that I knew from all around the neighborhood get together and talk to each other. There is very little here that promotes people seeing each other and dealing with each other. There is very little here that says you have support. There is very little here that says there is hope, you know. And for this place to close down, it wouldn't be only one more empty building up and down Charles Page. This neighborhood would have lost what amounts to a vital organ.
My wife's actually attends TCC, and we don't have a computer or internet service. And she comes here and they fax things for her and let her on the computers. And I mean, it just helps out abundance.
This is the one-stop shop. If you need a job, if you need medicine, if you need food, if you need lawyer advice, legal aid, this is the place to go.
I saw them show up at the Halloween party. These same kids I see with their little hip-hop clothes, they came in, they acted like kids. They played the games, they ate the candy, they scarfed the hot dog. And the same kid that was trying to be Joe Gangster on the street yesterday at 13 acted like a kid here. That's how they reach.
If Neighbors wasn't here, I probably would still be addicted to drugs and in jail, or worse.
This is the one thing that we have that I am so proud of. And I really, really hope that they get the funding they need and able to stay open because the need is really great out here.
We're just here to lend a helping hand and be a neighbor